you guys, I just gave Sophie a bath. I'm going to go outside and show you her where she hangs out when she's drying off. Due to her being paralyzed, we have to kind of keep her now in this little baby gate if she wants to sit on the porch. As you can tell, right now she's mad because she's wet. But her back legs kind of, for the most part, just kind of drag around. Well, of course, now she's not going to show it to you. But you can see how her legs kind of just sit. And when she gets up, she can stand for like a few seconds, but then they fall over again. But yeah, anyway, I've got her out here drying off. Silly girl. Silly girl. You would have never thought anything happened to you. You're still our spunky little baby. Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad it's warm weather outside. That gives her an opportunity to be able to get out and get some fresh air. She's been kind of crated, you know, for so long after the surgery back in January. Actually, yeah, January. And her scar and everything is healed, so she's able to be out now. And kind of just, she's not allowed on furniture, so we kind of just like let her be on the carpet in the living room or out here. We've got her in this small little playpen area just to kind of protect her from hurting herself, you know, on the deck and stuff. Anyway, she's rolling over trying to dry off right now. Hank is over there. I don't know if you can see him. He's behind the swing. Let's see. There he is. Hank. Hi. What you doing? He's enjoying the sunshine as well. Guys, our house is such a disaster. Oh my gosh. So if you look at our porch right now, we've got cardboard boxes up in the chairs because Hank is also mixed with a dachshund. He's a beagle dachshund mix, and he's got a really long torso, back. We don't want him jumping off furniture either. So he likes to get up in these chairs, and we don't allow it if we're not out here. So we've got stuff sitting in the chairs. It looks just ridiculous, but so if it protects him, that's all that matters. So yeah, that's the crate. We've got a box of tile out here. These two boxes, one of them's almost empty. It's kind of smashed in. Josh has been using it as a foot prop when he sits out here on the deck. And we got to finish up the backsplash. There's not much left to do in the kitchen. We need a grout, of course, but the actual tile itself, we've got like maybe a 2.5 foot section to actually work on, and I'll show you that at a different time. The house is a complete disaster right now. I need to get outside. Holy cow, I've got so many projects. I just mowed the front yard, the backyard last weekend. It's already time to mow again. We've got to clean the sidewalk. It's starting to, I guess from the winter months and everything, it's turning like moldy colored, like, you know, black. So I need to get out here and clean that. We've got some new cleaner. I need to clean all the mold off these posts that goes all the way around the whole house. And I bought paint to repaint all of the wood trim. The top handlebar is actually composite decking, so that's not something to paint, which is a good thing. And our deck is composite, but the banister, the wood and everything is actually wood, so that needs a new coat of paint. It's really faded, it's dirty. Our local Ace Spence Hardware actually had their paints. They're going to do away with their Valspar paint, and they're getting in Benjamin Moore, but because the Valspar paint is going away from their store, they had everything 50% off, so it was an incredible deal. So I went and bought several gallons of paint, mostly white. I did buy a couple of colors for an accent wall in our master bedroom, so I'll have to show you that at another time. And then I bought the deck paint. Sorry, there is a fly that is literally trying to get me. I bought the deck paint, and so I need to work on that this summer. I actually got it just like a shade darker than the gray that's on here now, just so that it can help like if it fades over time, it'll actually kind of blend in to be about the color it is now. So it's not the exact color, but you know, I got as close as I could get. But yeah, I also, let me turn you around. Let me turn you around so I can actually show you this. I also am going to be painting the shutters. I bought paint. I need to go have it shaken. I bought paint last summer, and I've got a navy blue paint. It's just beautiful. It's Valspar. It's called Naval. So I'm going to be painting the shutters navy blue. I love the green. It's beautiful, but it just, you know, when we bought the house, these are just really faded. I don't know if you can tell. They just really need a fresh coat of paint. So I figured I'd give it a change since I'm going to have to paint them anyways. I did not get around to painting the swing last year. It needs to be cleaned. I did clean it last year, but I am going to repaint that. I'm probably going to paint it white. I know I asked you guys last year your thoughts, but I'm probably going to paint it white. The reason being is just because I just feel like it would go really well with the porch banisters and stuff. I don't know, we'll see. The only problem with white is that like it shows right now, it's really dirty looking. It gets dirty easy. And not trying to say that we don't clean it, but it would be a lot easier to maintain if it was a darker color. So we'll see. I just feel though that it would make it really dark if I had the shutters right next to that window and then the swing navy as well. So I'm probably going to paint it white either way. So right now I'm just kind of sitting outside enjoying this absolutely gorgeous day. We have got so much to do. I mean, I am still working right now, part-time at the hospital, and so far everything's good with my position, but you know, that can change at a drop of a hat with all that's going on. So it is a scary time right now. It's very scary. But Josh and I were talking last night, and we're going to be doing yard work this weekend. So I need to get, oh, you guys, there is so many flower beds at this house and they are beautiful. But with that comes a ton of weeds. I need to get out here and weed the flower beds. Josh got out here and pulled a 5-gallon bucket full of weeds the other day, and we have still got a ton of weeds to go. We need to pull all those out, pick up limbs. We need to mulch. We need to order more mulch because we're not going to have enough. We had some from last year, but it's not going to be enough for what we actually need. So when things kind of settle down, we're hoping that we can order a truckload of mulch and just kind of get everything looking crisp and clean again. I haven't called our landscaper out to help with bush trimming or anything. I think they still look pretty good. They just need some light touching up in areas. But it's that time of year again. This stupid virus could not have hit. Actually, there's just no good time for a virus like this to hit. A disease. It's just a terrible time right now. You really can't get out, you know, and do your normal things that you need to do, and it's just weird. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind, you know, enjoying some time at home. I work part-time, but on the days that I actually have home, I try to stay in. I don't go out. I did have to go out today. We needed a few groceries, which is so scary. But I made a list, and it was a short one, and I went into the grocery store and it was really crowded. I was really surprised how many people were actually out and about. But I went in and I hurried. I got what I needed. They didn't have everything I needed, but I got the majority of it, and then I ran out of the store. I needed to go by Lowe's. They're open, and get, you know, I want to get some tomato plants and some potting soil. Unfortunately, their parking lot was packed, and I just decided that is just not a necessity right now. I can wait till another time. It's crazy, you know, it's just such a crazy, scary time. So I just, you know, came home, I got groceries and came home, and now I'm in for the day. But sorry, I had my camera propped up here. But you know, on my days off and stuff, I'm just trying to not go out if I don't have to. So it's, yep, but we have plenty to occupy our time. I hope that you guys are all hanging in there. I know isolation is hard. It's just kind of, I don't know, you guys, it's weird, you know, having to be at your house all the time. I'm a homebody though, because You know, I just always have been, and I don't mind it at all. But I know for a lot of people that do like to get out and about more so, it is a hard time being locked up like this. But anyway, I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes. I might go in and make me an iced coffee in a few minutes. I need kind of a little pick-me-up. My hair, you guys, is a utter disaster. And of course, I can't go do anything about it right now because all the salons are closed in our area. It's just nobody's open, and I'm sure that a lot of us are going to be shaggy, looking horrible by the time this pandemic is all said and done, hopefully sooner than later. I need a haircut. I need to get my color touched up. Yes, I am a hairstylist, but I cannot cut my own hair, so I have a hairstylist as well. I want to go a little bit lighter for the summer, but that's gonna have to wait. It's gonna have to wait. I might actually do a little bit of trimming on my hair. I just cannot stand the length. The layers need to be trimmed up. It's just a mess right now, but in time that will come. But anyway, I'm gonna go get me an iced coffee here in a few minutes, and then I'm gonna take you guys downstairs and I want to show you the furniture that I plan on DIYing, and then we'll go from there. Okay guys, I wanted to show you something else really quick. We actually, when we bought this house, the countertops and everything were tile top countertops, and of course we got it replaced with the granite. But the one thing that we were not, it wasn't in the budget to be able to do, the underneath of the island was actually, it's a white tile, which isn't terrible, but it had this horrible fruit, which I know you can see it through the paper. It had this horrible fruit kind of built into it. And I thought about just painting the tile and, you know, kind of like hiding it and making it all neutral and so forth. But the only problem with it is it was like a 4x6 or a 4x4 inch tile, and it really didn't match the backsplash of what we chose. So instead, I opted to go ahead and get some contact paper and, you know, put over it, which honestly, it really does make the difference. It makes it look so much better. They had these tile frames that went around the fruit. Yeah. But anyway, I am not sure what to do with those two squares. I thought about putting something in there to kind of like, you know, match the kitchen, maybe a stick-on tile or something. But I haven't found anything right now, so I've just kind of contact papered over all of this. The brick is fine, it looks okay, but I don't like it as much as I thought I would. So I did actually end up getting a different shiplap type of contact paper that I plan on sticking up that matches absolutely beautifully with the countertop and with the kitchen floor. So let me show that to you really quick. So I don't know if you can see this or not on camera, but this is the shiplap contact paper. Let me stick it up here and maybe you can see it better. So as you can see, this is the shiplap, I can't talk, contact paper that I'm gonna actually put over this instead. I'm actually, if it's not super thin, this shiplap, I don't know why I can't say that. If this shiplap contact paper isn't too thin, I'm probably gonna stick it over the white brick just to kind of give it extra coverage over that horrible fruit that's in behind that brick. You know, you really can't see it that bad because there's usually bar stools that sit in front of this, but it still bothers me that you can see it at all. And so, hang on just a second. I'm so sorry. My dogs are going crazy. I don't know if it's the mailman. Hang on just a second. Okay, I was right. It was the UPS guy. He was dropping off some supplies that we ordered. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna put this contact paper up. I can't wait to see what it looks like. Once it's up, I think it's gonna make a huge difference. It's gonna be much much better, because the floor that I chose for our kitchen is kind of like a marble effect. And the coloration of this contact paper actually blends exceptionally well with our granite and with the actual floor. So I'm gonna work on that. I hate that they framed around the actual fruit. It really makes it hard to stick the contact paper up because you have to cut around it, but I'll make it work somehow. If you guys have any ideas of something that I could actually put in those two squares, let me know. Just something that would look good with shiplap, because I really honestly have no idea. I know stick-on tile would be great. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and show you our kitchen backsplash. I know it's not finished, but this is actually the backsplash that we chose, and I am in love with it. We still have another row, smaller row up here that we have to do, but it is a beveled backsplash. It's the longer pieces. I cannot remember honestly the size of them, but yeah, I think they're probably like 9 inches maybe. But anyway, that is the backsplash that we went with, and it just goes absolutely stunning with the rest of the kitchen. We are going to do either a dark gray grout or possibly a light gray. The actual kitchen floor has got dark gray, so I don't know if I want to match that or if I actually want to use a lighter color just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. We'll see what happens. But the one thing I didn't want is I didn't want it to be too dark originally, just because the countertop is white background, but it's got like, you know, browns and grays and stuff in it. But honestly, the shadow that's in there now with no grout actually looks like it's got a dark grout in there, and it really doesn't look too bad. So we may end up going with a darker grout. We shall see. But anyway, yeah. But yep, let me know, you guys, what you think. If you have any ideas of what I can put in those squares. It just looks really weird. I don't want to have to take them off because it would be a really big project, but eventually down the road I would, but right now it's just not in our budget to do so. So contact paper it is, and yeah, I don't know what to do with the squares. Okay, you guys, I am down in the garage right now. It is a hot mess right now, but I wanted to show you some furniture that I picked up via Marketplace on Facebook. Now, this, keep in mind, was at least a month or so ago. This was before the state was in isolation and so forth. So please do keep that in mind. I have been looking for some barrel back chairs. I want to turn them into office desk chairs. And originally I wanted to find one like this lighter colored one here. But when I went to the Salvation Army to pick it up, to look at them, they had a set. They wouldn't actually divide up the set, which is understandable. So I wasn't able to purchase those, and I haven't been able to find any more like this whatsoever, except for a post on Craigslist, which I'll get to in just a minute. So since I couldn't find any of those, I did find on Marketplace these two chairs, and I just thought they were really cute. I got both of them for $30. I thought that was a really good deal. I got two of them originally because my aunt is also wanting an office chair, and I just thought these were really cute, so I purchased both of those. And to start back with the Craigslist ad, like I was telling you, I saw a chair like this on Craigslist and I fell in love with it. I just really like the actual style of the spindles more so than I do these. I wrote the person who owned it. I wrote her two or three times, could not get her to respond back, so I just gave up. I bought these, and then I went into a Goodwill. Like I said, this has been at least a month to a month and a half ago. Went into a Goodwill, was looking around, and what do? I come across this beauty, which was the identical chair that the girl in Craigslist had. So I'm almost wondering if she actually donated it, and that's the reason she didn't respond back, because I happened to walk in and find it. I was so excited. I found this beauty at Goodwill for $15. So yes, I really didn't need it because I have these other two, but I like this one much better. It is in pretty rough shape. There are some cracks on the chair. I mean, it's not all the way through, it's just some minor cracks. It needs to be sanded. So I am going to refinish this. I'm probably going to paint it because the wood is a little bit in rough shape. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going to refinish all three of these chairs. The one chair that's in the back, back here, actually has the bottom, I'm not really sure what you call that bottom bar right here that I'm pointing to, actually is coming out of the holes that they're stuck into. So we need to find a really good, strong and flexible, sturdy wood glue so that we can put those back in place and kind of keep it from moving. The girl had a set of 4 of those chairs, but unfortunately the other 2, the seats were really cracked, and they were cracked all the way through. They weren't sturdy. I didn't feel like that was, you know, beneficial for me. You definitely don't want a seat that's cracked. These were the best 2, and so I'm going to fix these up, and I'm going to give one to my aunt, and I'm going to keep one. So yeah, we've got those. Look at this wonderful garage, you guys. It's still got boxes from our move over a year ago. We still have to go through. We will make our way through it and get through it eventually, but this is the current state of it. I also bought this desk, you guys, at another Goodwill. Now keep in mind, when I say that I went thrift store shopping, this desk has been at least 2 months ago. So I found this gorgeous desk. It's got absolutely stunning detail on the top, and then the legs are just beautiful. It's got a detail, like a little circle detail right there. Sorry, there are bugs in the garage. We've got to get down here and sweep and clean. It's just from having the garage door open. But anyway, I got this beauty for 30 bucks. This is the desk I am going to actually be putting in my office upstairs. I feel that the one that I have now is gorgeous. It's really pretty, but it's too narrow. This gives me a little bit more width on the top to be able to, you know, if I wanted to do some crafts, or if I wanted to just, you know, make some notes or stuff, I have more room. So I got this beauty for $30. I am going to refinish it though. I know that I really hate to do anything to something that's wooden, but it is discolored in a lot of spots. It has absolutely stunning details on the legs. I mean, absolutely gorgeous details. I don't know if I'm going to sand it and restain it, or if I'm going to paint the bottom white and then keep the top like a dark wood color. I'm not really sure yet, but I will keep you guys posted on that. That is another project for the summer. These are the drawers that go in the middle, which is on the other side. I can't really get to, but anyway, that is my current furniture pieces that I wanted to show you guys. These are some DIY projects that I am extremely excited about. I just think they were such good bargains. I just couldn't believe, you know, the craftsmanship in these and how cheap they were. So when I get ready to do those, I will definitely take you guys along and show you the DIY fix up of these furniture pieces. Okay, you guys, I am sitting back down on the porch again. I've got a splitting headache today. It's just like, I think a sinus headache. It's mostly right in between my eyes. So yeah, I took a couple of Aleve just to kind of hopefully make it go away, and I took my Claritin. But the pollination right now is just really bad around here. So anyway, I'm gonna probably just rest up for a little bit. So I've got my iced coffee right now. Maybe the caffeine in that will help as well. Josh is actually taking the bags of trash off. We live in the country, but we have a garbage place close by that, you know, we take our trash and just dump off. So yeah, he's getting that ready. He's gonna take it when he gets off work. He's actually currently working from home right now, and so it's really nice having him home to just kind of be here during this time. I'm, you know, less stressed out about him I'm less stressed about him traveling, so that's really nice that he's not having to go out and about. That could change, but right now he's working from home. Sorry about the background noise. My neighbor is actually mowing. It is a beautiful day. I know that I probably should go inside since my head is hurting right now, but it's just so pretty. I don't want to go inside right now, so I'm going to enjoy some fresh air for a few minutes. I'm probably going to go ahead and end the vlog here, and I will be back probably, I don't know, I'm actually off next Wednesday, or I'm actually off next Friday for Good Friday, so that is really exciting. So I'll probably film again sometime between Wednesday and Sunday of next week, so be on the lookout for another video coming soon. You guys stay safe. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you as a part of my YouTube family, and if you don't mind to give this video a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. All right guys, you know, try to hang in there. I know that the self-isolation can be kind of really hard, you know, it makes it really challenging to be at home continuously, but I hope that you guys find things that make you happy, things to do at your house that are entertaining, and I hope that the time passes relatively relaxing and that you're enjoying some time at home. I know it's hard right now for parents who are having to homeschool, and you know, it's got to be challenging for you guys. I don't have children, but I totally can understand to an extent. But I hope that you guys are all, you know, staying safe, that you're enjoying this time at home, because when the work weeks picks back up and the economy gets back in shape, it's going to be go, go, go all over again. So enjoy every precious moment that you have with your family, and you guys take care. I'll see you back in the next video, and until then, I love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.